Hello and welcome to my review of the Mission 760 bookshelf speakers. I purchased these off a gentleman on Craigslist who had it listed for $50. And after negotiating with him, I was able to get it down to $40. So let's see if you can get a good set of bookshelf speakers for $40 off Craigslist. The spec sheet I found online shows that it is a two-way bass reflex with a 60 to 20,000 hertz frequency response. It has a 6 ohm impedance with an 89 dB sensitivity. The recommended amplifier for it would have 20 to 75 watts per channel. And it has a 5.12 inch bass driver and a 0.75 tweeter. And it says it's fair fluid cool. It's about 11.6 inches by 7 inches by 7.87 inches. And one inaccuracy that I discovered is on this spec sheet it says that they're sprung clips, but clearly if you look at the back of these speakers, they have a 5-way binding post. So I don't know if this is a newer version that I have or if this is just a mistake. So if you have the speaker, let me know what kind of connectors you have in the back. Alright, so when I first came to see the speakers, they were in his garage and they actually looked pretty good. He had it set up to this little radio, and the first thing he told me was the speaker grills have an issue. So let me take it off and show you what it looks like. As you can see, he connected these little white foam pieces right here on the sides to keep them on. They don't have the regular speaker post connections. They have like this little sliding piece on. So let me take these off and show you. Right. On the speaker, it's perfectly fine, but if you look at the right side of the speaker grills, you can see that they've been like rubbed off. I don't know if he went in and cleaned them out because they're very uniform. So maybe it just chipped off and then he cleaned it off the rest of the way. The other speaker, same thing, but opposite side. So if you look over on the left side, they're all shaved off. And he again used these white little foam things that I'm going to take off because I don't plan on keeping the speaker grills on. They're in great shape, they're just not very pretty when they're on. And the cones themselves, if you look at the dome on the tweeter, perfect, but the woofer, you see this little brownish color. I don't know if it looks like it was either repainted or something. But overall, they're in good shape. Not too much to complain about. These grill covers, on the other hand, they have good cloth. There's no rips or tears, no cracks other than these tabs that were broken off. And overall, they're in good shape, but they're not very attractive when they're on the speaker, and I'll probably not be using them. The speakers, they're fairly heavy for their size. The back says that, the information that I gave before, not too bad. It has this port for the bass reflex. Gives it a little punch. And, we'll see that in the demo a little bit later on. But overall, not too bad. It's still in good shape. The veneer is still pretty good. They were well taken care of, other than the brown woofers, I guess. So let's start cleaning. The owner of this speaker took care of it, or at least cleaned it up right before selling it. There's not too much to clean off, just light dust from sitting around. The terminals were all in perfect condition. Yeah, it's not too bad. The other speaker, though, did have an issue. Not because of the seller, but because of me. So that one's okay. This one, if from the front, looks okay. But I did have an issue where I had this sitting up on a shelf in my office, and one day I heard this thud, and I wasn't sure what it was, and I came out looking, and I found it laying on the ground. And I was thinking, my gosh, it fell over. One of the tweeters or woofers are probably going to be either torn, pushed in, or whatnot. But nope, it landed on the terminal back here. Pushed it in, broke it in half, and I used some epoxy to clean it up. So hopefully, there wouldn't be any holes. But I couldn't get the terminals to line up correctly. It just wouldn't. So this one I already cleaned up, but I'll just give it another quick dusting and check, make sure these terminals come out. Kind of screwed them in while the epoxy was still wet, so I'm glad that they came out. That's it. These are the Mission 760 speakers. I'm going to play a short demo for you so you can get an idea of the characteristics of the speaker, and then I'll come back and give you my final thoughts on them. Alright, enjoy the sound demo. Alright, I put them on some stands out in my living room, and I'm running them with the Dayton Audio hybrid tube amp that I previously reviewed. So go to my playlist and you can find it there. I first set it up at 75 dB SPL, and I'm going to play a track or a series of tracks that I have pre-recorded. Alright, I hope you were able to get a feel for how these speakers sound with different types of music with that demo. Overall, I feel that the tweeters on these are very smooth. These silk dome tweeters are not fatiguing at all. And with vocals, they're very pleasant to listen to. You can probably listen to these speakers hours on end without any issues. And, they have good bass to them. They're punchy, played fairly low compared to the Velodynes that I previously reviewed. The Velodynes were a sealed enclosure. These have a bass port. So overall, I would highly recommend these speakers if you can find them on the cheap. At $40, I mean, I can't go wrong. Alright, let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you for stopping by and listening to these Mission 760 speakers. Alright, take care. Have a great day.